Up, down, up, down, baby. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Cardigan Boy podcast. Today we're talking about introspection, which is the examination or observation of one's own mental and emotional processes. Now, what does that mean? Let's get into it. So, last episode, I noticed a lot of things. One, I wasn't wearing my glasses in any of the shots. I noticed that when I started editing. And I was like, why, where'd my glasses go? It's like part of the image. And yes, these are real glasses. I do actually need them. Regardless, I wasn't even wearing my signature Cardigan Boy cardigan. This one right here. Yeah, I noticed a lot of things. It was rough. Rough first video. I'll do some edits and re-upload it to like fix the problems sometime. And yeah, I wasn't smiling, and my body language was really weird. Like, I don't know. I'm gonna stop making excuses. Okay, let's talk about introspection. What it is, I already gave you a definition, but what is it actually? My first video was about perspective, right? How you see things. Basically, watch the video. I'll put thing like, I don't know, probably, oh, it's up there. Basically, introspection is taking a perspective outside of your own perspective and looking at yourself through that. And it's very important, actually, to everything I'm going to put on this channel. And I'm doing it second on this channel for good reason. How else can I explain this, though? Have you ever listened to Man in the Mirror by Michael Jackson? In the song, beautiful line. He says, if you want to make the world a better place, take a look at yourself and then make a change. Introspection is about looking at you and who you are and finding a way to change and improve yourself. Because that's a big part of who we are as people, and a lot of people don't change ever because they either don't feel the need for it or, I don't know. People just sometimes don't change. So think of like a mirror. You know, you've looked in a mirror before. When you look in a mirror, what do you see? You see a reflection. If you're standing right in front of that mirror, you see you, right? Have you ever looked in the mirror and noticed something new? Like, wow, I didn't know that freckle was there, or ooh, that's a pimple. Something like that. It's the same thing with introspection. You're looking at yourself through, like, third eye, just like, you know, generally outside of yourself. You're looking at yourself, trying to find something new. You're looking at yourself from outside of you to see yourself fully, like how other people see you. So, how do you practice introspection? How do you actually do it? How do you look at yourself from outside of you? To be introspective, just take a little bit of time to look at yourself and basically everything you do. Look at your actions, what you said to that person earlier, what you did, what you ordered for lunch even, who knows. Just look at all that and think about it. That's all it is. You just have to kind of think. I mean, some people aren't good at thinking. I'm sure you've met them before. If something bothers you in your life, think about that. Kind of like go back in your brain and check what made that happen, why did it happen, and what did I do in part to make that happen? Was it because of me? Was it because of something I said maybe? Did I affect this person badly because I said something like, just something or other? But think about everything. Think about you and everything you do. That's basically it. You just have to think about you. And a lot of people are really good at, but they're not practicing introspection. It's thinking about yourself in a selfless way, basically. How do I rephrase that? You're not thinking of yourself selfishly. You're thinking of yourself for the good of not just you, but others included. You just gotta be curious about yourself and who you are. It's your personality. It's who you've been made to be because of all your life events, and you just look at that. And if you find something, then just think about it and think about how it affects your life and think about, is it a good thing? Is it a bad thing? How does it affect me in the world? Does it change who I am? You just have to think about all that. Can I give any good examples? Have you ever been in a situation before? You're like in the halls at school, or you're at a party, or something, or even just any social setting, and you see somebody, and instantly your brain goes like, wee 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 wee, just you get what I mean. Your brain just kind of shuts down and freaks out, and you don't know what to do about that. Why does that happen? Is it because of something that happened between you and the person? Like, what was it? That's part of introspection. You ask yourself these questions. It's almost like philosophy, but not quite. You have to ask yourself questions about everything. You have to think about everything individually and question it and try to find answers for it. That's what introspection is about. You're trying to find answers to questions that you create to help change you. What's the purpose of introspection though? Why do we actually do it? What's the point of it? Why am I bringing it up even? If you analyze who you are over time, the things you do, then maybe you can change something about yourself. But you can't do it unless you've put some thought into who you are and what you do on a daily basis. If you aren't satisfied with your life because of something in it, it can be anything, but if you're not happy because of something, think about that. Because honestly, you can't blame things on other people. A lot of the time, it's because of you. Not in a bad way, not because you did anything wrong, but just because fundamentally, there's something about you that makes it hard for you to achieve your goals. You are sometimes your worst enemy. It's the truth. And you have to accept that. And you have to think about yourself and conquer yourself almost. Conquer yourself? Yes, you have to conquer yourself. Well, maybe I'm perfect and I don't need to fix myself. If you think that you're perfect, that's probably what's holding you back. There's always room for improvement, and you have to think about how you can change yourself to become better. You gotta rise up. You gotta become better. Go to the top. You gotta fly high and be better. You get what I mean? Hope you get what I mean. This video is going to be considerably shorter. Don't worry about it. This topic doesn't have a lot to cover, and perspective was a very thick topic. It had a lot to it. This, nah, it's slimmer, but it is important nonetheless. Don't take anything for granted that I say. Well, we'll get to that later. Oh boy, it's like I'm trying to write a movie script without spoiling the end of the movie. Some people in my life that I'm friends with, that I know, have done things. They don't recognize that it's them, and it's not directly their fault. They didn't do it on purpose. But who they are as a person, almost as habit, makes them do certain things. And then this thing causes a chain reaction to happen. And over time, it makes their life worse, or it makes them unhappy for a day or two because so-and-so didn't like them back, or something like that. It's high school, okay? That's the examples I have to deal with. They see that, and they're irritated, or they're mad, or there's something. But they don't do anything about it. They don't really analyze the situation. They don't realize that it might be their fault because of something they did. And I guess that's basically what all this gets boiled down to. You have to, let's get some steps here. You have to, 1, take a moment to think about something that you did. 2, analyze how it affected you and the people around you. 3, think about if there's any room for improvement. And 4, act on what you just learned. From steps 1 to 3, you've probably seen and learned and thought about something. And if there is room for improvement, that's number 4. Number 4 in this whole thing, you have to do it. Pinky promise, eh? Pinky promise? Yeah? Right here? Yeah, you got it. That's it. Follow those steps I laid out. Think about the things I said. And improve your life. Be your own self-starter. Be an Alexander Hamilton. Go from rags to riches. That's basically it. You're taking your personality and changing it for the better. Because you have freedom of personality. Nobody can choose who you are. So be unique and be the best you that you can be. I know everyone can become better. I know everyone can change. If you're saying that you aren't able to change, that's a lie. You can become better. That is all for this video. Thank you guys for watching. This is Introspection today. Okay, that's it for today. If you have any questions, comments, anything, comment section down below. Gonna put a blog up soon, next few months. please like the video, subscribe. Okay, down in the description, check out Personic. All the music in this video, done by him. He's fantastic. I love his music. He's a friend of mine. Please support him, and please subscribe if you enjoyed this. And that's all. See you guys next week.